think your decisions with kids are fair? How do you know it's fair?
I think my decisions are fair with children because I take the time to listen to both sides whenever the kids are involved, and I take my time to think through how I'm gonna deal with it, what the consequence might be. So I try my best to listen to everybody and do the right thing.
Did you ever go to the office when you were a kid?
I went to the principal's office once. I was in 6th grade, and I was being mean to my little brother who was in 2nd grade on the bus. And he went to school and tattled to Mr. Devine. That was our principal. But that was the only time I ever went to the principal's office. It was my brother's fault.
What's the craziest thing that has happened being a principal?
The craziest thing that ever happened to me as a principal was when I was a principal in New Hampshire, and it started to snow in the middle of the day, and we couldn't get parents to come pick kids up fast enough, and the snow piled so high that we couldn't get the doors open to dismiss kids when parents finally did come. It was crazy. That was the craziest thing.
What was your favorite subject in school?
My favorite subject in school was reading. Still is.
What grade did you get when you were a kid?
I always had A's and B's all the way through school. Kindergarten till I graduated as a senior in high school.
Favorite teacher and why?
My favorite teacher was Miss Corriveau. She was my 3rd grade teacher because she was just the prettiest, the funnest, the most loving person I'd ever come in contact with in my whole life. And she used to let me ride my bike back to school after school was over and climb through her classroom window so I could help her correct papers and get ready for the next day. She was my favorite. She still is my favorite teacher. I talk to her all the time still.
What a typical day look like as a principal?
There is no such thing as a typical day as a principal, but they're usually very busy, starting with drop-off in the morning, things going on in the classrooms, things happening in the cafeteria, the buses at the end of the day. There's always surprises that pop up, things that you don't expect, like funny smells in the hallway.
Yes.
Yeah, so it can be crazy. A typical day is crazy.
Your strengths and weaknesses.
My goodness. My strengths, I think I listen to everybody. I try to be fair. I like to have fun when I'm at work. I can be serious when I have to be. My weaknesses are, I don't think I have enough confidence.
Okay.
That's it. Thank you.
How do you deal with parents that are upset?
I listen. When parents call me upset, the best thing to do is listen to what they have to say and then respond by letting them know that I heard what they were saying.
How are the schools different and the same when you were in school?
They're different because we didn't have any technology when I was in school. We didn't have computers, we didn't have cell phones, we didn't have iPads, so everything we did was paper and pencil, and if you needed to call home, you had to go to the office. So that's the biggest difference, all the technology. How are they the same? I think kids stay the same no matter how many years go by. So the kids come and do the same thing, the teachers do the same thing they always did, just talking and teaching and learning and laughing and playing, learning how to read, doing math, all that's the same.